Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I've started a topic recently about how I journal as an INFJ based on my contrasting traits, and I have made 2 videos about that with the link I'll probably be putting below. So this would be the third video about it, but contrary to the 2 videos about that, this would be about stress management, just because I think INFJs are known to be easily stressed out. So I'll share some of my tools or templates within my journals to help me alleviate stress. And apparently we are joined by my cat. Yeah, she wanted to join. So this is Harvey. I named her, no, my brother named her Harvey because of her face. It's like having 2 faces. So yeah. So the first journal or planner that I'm gonna be discussing that helps me alleviate my stress being an INFJ is this one. This is my catch-all planner, or catch-all journal. This is the Stalogy notebook in A6. So this houses this not actually the one that I'm using this year. This one is the previous year, which I can show you a bit, just this page, because the one that I'm using now is really private, so that's why this one is what I'm showing. Going back, this is my casual journal. So this houses my brain dump, my diary, brief description of the day, sometimes other stuff I need to do in case I forgot to bring my weekly planner. This sort of becomes the alternative. So how it helps me in my stress management is, first is having a space for my brain dump where I can write what I feel, even those feelings that are quite scary to write about. And yeah, it gives me that sort of a breather. It also feels like a refuge where I can write my complaints, worries, without the fear of being judged, because it's just between me and this notebook. Maybe one day I'll probably burn these notebooks just to make sure that no one would be able to read the contents of this one. The other thing is that I also don't follow any templates for this journal. I write whatever comes to mind. Some days I write a diary, then a brain dump. Some other days it is reversed. Sometimes I just list things to do, so it gives me that freedom to the size of this planner make it very handy that I could bring it anywhere. It's just nice having a notebook that's always there in case you need it. You need to write something important, a thought maybe, or a reminder. It gives you that relief. So this catch-all planner really helps me manage my emotional distress, frustrations, mostly negative emotions, which is really helpful for me to have. So if you ask me if it's good to consider owning one, I'll definitely say yes. So that's the first planner or journal that a planner format that helps me with my stress. So that would be the first. And then the second one Second one would be this. This is my weekly planner, my vertical weekly planner for this year. This is the Nolty Listy. When I started journaling, I only just list my daily tasks for the day, so I'll be showing you my planner last 2021. So this is how it looks like. I usually list the tasks for the day. To-do list, yeah, I usually have to-do lists in here, and in the same page is my sort of diary or brain dump. This was the early stages of how I do things. This one is my to-do list, and then yeah. So yeah, going back, when I started journaling, I just list my daily tasks for the day, and the same page also my the narrative of how the day went. And then after 4 years of doing it, I finally have sort of settled to always have a vertical weekly format instead of a daily to-do task. This is because the weekly format gives me that bird's eye view of the week. Me being an INFJ who gets relief by seeing the big picture does give me that feeling of relief, and therefore keeps the stress level at bay. This current planner, I have this space below to which I write my to-do lists for the day, and then the middle part is how the actual day went. So sort of the plan is at the bottom and the chaos is in here. So whatever happens in here, it's fine, because I still have my plan written at the bottom, so it kind of serves as my anchor, if I may say. So yeah, this sort of a format, which is having a plan in here and the actual in the majority of the spread, sort of gives me a leeway, because just in case I won't be able to do the plan for a certain day, I could always transfer it to another day with me seeing it in the same week. So yeah, and I don't have to make erasures because I put it at the bottom, and I could just put arrows to where I've transferred it, compared to if I write it in here and I wasn't able to do that. I would probably cross it out, so it would make my planner messy, which I do not want. So I think I found this perfect format that works for me, to which there is organization, or there is plan, and there is also space for spontaneity in here, just in case something unexpected happens or unplanned things. I could always move around the things that's at the bottom, which is my plan. So yeah, having this kind of format gives me that also relief, because it makes me feel like everything is under control, something like that. So that probably is the second one. And then the third one would be my anti-catastrophizing section. So I think I thought of this last year, where I thought of, again, we are on the topic is stress management for the INFJs. So the third one would be this what I call anti-catastrophizing, and I don't know, method maybe. So what I do is I list my worries on a certain day with this particular ink. I think it's a warm brown, light warm brown ink, to log all my worries for a certain day. Yeah, I have it in here, and then I just leave it there until until that problem is resolved. So I get back to it and then write how it was resolved. Either I resolved it, so it doesn't, or it's a sort of a problem that didn't need resolving, sort of, it resolved itself. So what it gives me is, it gives me an evidence that everything usually or everything that you worry about usually just resolves itself, or something happens, or probably I resolve it. If you understand what I mean, you know, what I meant is that some things just get better. So having all those worries listed and seeing that it got better gives my brain an evidence that it will get better and it will get resolved no matter what it is. So just the purpose of writing it is just to you know, minimize catastrophic thinking when you're in that situation and you haven't thought of how it will be resolved. So that's the kind of habit that is very helpful for a, you know, very overthinking kind of person. So just like this one, my cat had a bloody stool, and I kind of felt really worried about it, of what it could mean. And then when we went to the vet, it was just that my pet had worms. So, you know, it was very, I didn't know that it was very common, so it was very easily resolved. And also this one, when my cat went up to our roof, and I was worried that she might not come back, but my mom was able to get her on the same day. but she went again on the next day. Yeah, and these are the resolutions. So again, I'm writing these things that I worry, so that with the expectations that it will get resolved. It makes me centered, I guess, during that period when I'm stressed out. It makes me stop thinking about what possible things could go wrong. So yeah, that probably is the third. And then the fourth one is my mental health tracker. So this is again the Nolty Listy. This is my weekly planner. I have a space in the notes pages particularly for my mental health tracker. So I track the habits that I need, or important habits I need to do for a certain day, just to have my mental health in its best place. So this includes meditation, intermittent fasting. I think it is important for me because eating late just destroys my circadian rhythm. So I need to at least eat my latest 6 p.m. I guess. And then walking sort of a form of meditation too. Sunlight, sleep, of course, exercise, supplements. I track my period because if I know that it's gonna be coming the next week, I kind of expect that I'll be feeling down or anxious. So because I know that it's probably PMS, it wouldn't make me worry. It wouldn't add worry for feeling anxious because I know that it's probably because of my hormones. And I kind of watch my temper too because I usually have bad, I don't know, my patience during those times are not that good. So it's good to see when I get my period so that I'll, to remind myself to be extra patient, because even the smallest things kind of trigger me. Yeah. And also, yes, I note if I'm binging. Normally it's also the same time, a week before my period. It does happen. If I see that, it's probably effect of PMS, I kind of watch myself. And then also, skincare, reading, filming, uploading. And then the bottom part is how I felt generally for the day. Yeah, it's kind of down in here in the first week of January. It's because I was sick. I really had a bad flu. So I track my emotions just to make sure that it's not always down. So if it's kind of down, I have to do something at the top. Maybe sort of check if I've been doing my exercise, if I've been doing my intermittent fasting, having enough sunlight, just to control this, because this is what's important. So yeah, I hope I've shared something important and good to you, either a fellow INFJ or not, and how I handle my stress. Journaling has been really great for me. I felt like it's also therapy, having sort of a companion which just listens to you, whatever your hang-ups are, your complaints. It's just there to listen to you. So yeah, I hope you like this video, and if in case you want to support my channel, please do like and subscribe. You can also comment if you want to ask me something, either related to this or not, or about journaling or whatever. So yeah, thank you again for watching. See you again next time.